Hello, and welcome to another Sketchup tutorial. Today I'm actually going to be doing a Let's Make. My first one was of building a basic exterior of a house, but let's 3D design a lightsaber, just because I feel like that could be a lot of fun. So let's get started. So I'm going to erase this lady here, and actually I'm going to go on the web really quick and just pull up a basic photo of a lightsaber just as a reference really quick. I'll load here. I'll include the image that I use as reference in this video. Let's go with this one. So it's just Luke Skywalker's lightsaber. Save image as. I'm just gonna save it to my desktop. So this is actually a really great example of how to put in an image in SketchUp. My apologies. Import image into SketchUp. Let's go click File, scroll down to Import, click on Import. Now we're going to go to wherever our image is, and I'm going to try and get it on the blue axis just for reference. And I'm going to make it nice and large just so we have a really good image there. I'm going to use the movement tool and just move it back a little bit. Okay, so there's a basic idea. Now, how we're going to make this beauty be born is we're going to first create a circle. We're just going to make it super large. We're just going to make it 1 foot. And now we're going to use the line tool, go to the center of the sphere. It'll say center and it'll be a blue dot. And we're going to go up maybe 7 feet. Okay. So here we have the little base circle. And soon we're going to have the rest. So for now, we are going to actually basically design as if this was cut in half. So I'll show you what I mean. So I'm going to go up maybe a foot. Actually, we're going to go maybe half of that. Go all the way across till it's in line with that. Actually, we're going to use the... Actually, this will work just fine. So we're going to create this rectangle off the side here for that bottom piece. We're going to let this come out maybe 1 inch. Go up maybe half a foot, so 6 inches. Then we're going to bring it right back in. That is superb. So we're actually now going to go up again 6 inches on our lightsaber. Then we're going to click, follow the right axis, hold down shift and reference the bottom section again. We're going to come right down. So we got this going for ourselves. Now off of here we're gonna connect this. Okay, and we're gonna now go to the midpoint. And now we're going to click on the corners and go to the midpoint of the midpoint. Same with down here. Now this isn't going to quite look the same, but it's going to look fairly similar. So now we're going to erase this, and we're going to erase these corner pieces here. There we go. Now we're going to expand outward even more by a foot and 6 inches. Actually, we're going to go a foot, 1 foot, and 3 inches. There we go, that looks better. Actually, sorry, my bad. We're going to click there. We're going to just reference that. We're just going to go off of that. So everything looks pretty even. So now this is actually going to go up about 2 feet and 4 inches and go back over. Now here comes the solenoid-like shaft. And we notice it's about the same length as this first section here. So we're going to go, again, 2 feet, 4 inches. Again, reference the side. But this time, we're going to go off of this edge here and go all the way from the top. We're going to erase this extra line here. Now, from here, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we need 9 sections. So we're going to divide it. We have 2, and we have 3, and we have 4 sections. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're just going to go with 8, just because this isn't exact replica here. So we're going to use our curve tool, curve it from the first section onward, and we're going to find the how do I call it? The sweet spot, the right spot to go off of. So actually, we're going to go by 5/16 of an arch. Roughly 5/16 there. Now we're going to click on the very end, click on the other end, and just bring it out. And do the same till you hit the midpoint. And the same here. The same here. The same here. Same here. And the same here. And now, from here, we're going to curve. Actually, we're going to make a center line again. Go out till about here, just reference the bottom again. Now we're going to make this curve to the midpoint. And we're going to make it come up maybe 5/16. That looks okay for now, I suppose. Now we're going to go in by 1 inch, go straight up. Gonna erase this line and this line. We're also going to erase these extra lines here. There we go. Just going to erase all those extra lines. Go up here. Now we're going to go up by maybe 1 inch. All the way over again. Just going to erase this little extra bit I accidentally had there. And now, instead of 1 inch, we're going to go, or 1 foot, we're going to go 9 inches. There's our 9-inch mark. And we're going to go up to the very top here. So we're actually going to need to add a bit more to this. So we're going to add some more height here. We're going to add maybe, at most, we'll go 1 foot and 11/16. There we go. And now we're going to go in till about the midpoint. Actually, no, we're going to go in about the same as the bottom section there. Go up roughly the same. We're going to go up maybe 4 inches. Over. Got that. And now we're going to come out to the midpoint. That side there. This is going to go up maybe an inch. All the way over. Then this next section is going to come all the way out in reference to this bottom section there. And this is going to come up almost all the way, if not a little bit more. We're actually going to go about, there we go. You already said extra line there. Just going to clean up as we go. And now, oh man, we just gotta keep adding more. I'm gonna add another foot onto here, and we'll just play around with that. Okay, so this is actually gonna come up to here. We're gonna go up 1 and 15 16ths of an inch, and this is gonna come out even more. We're gonna go out to reference there, and maybe 1 and 1/2. This is going to go up maybe an inch all the way over. And now for the finishing touch, the nozzle. And this is going to come out. We're going to reference this lower section right here. And now we're just going to erase all of this. Erase that top piece. So now we kind of have this fake silhouette of this model. Now we're going to use the Follow Me tool. Now we're just going to follow the edge. And we click. And this is my horribly obese lightsaber. Well, we're going to actually, first off, we're going to reverse the faces, because technically those light blue faces is inside out. Actually, I'm just gonna click on this. I'm just gonna bring it all the way down. There we go. This looks more like a water bottle than anything. Alright, now we're just gonna click all of it, and we're actually gonna use we're gonna click S on the keyboard, and we're just gonna make it more proportionate. So that looks a little bit better. We're going to make it a little bit taller. And let's work with that for now. Okay. So we have this kind of lightsaber model. Now we're going to add this button here. So we're actually going to go from the side that we twisted on, where this little line is. You should all get that if you did exactly what I did. We're going to go over, we're going to click on it, go over to the one segment, then the next, and we're actually going to bring that all the way down, actually, to about, maybe 2 feet. 2 feet down the blue axis, 2 feet. Actually, not 2 feet, more like 1 foot 6 inches. There we go. And from that one little line segment, we're going to do the exact same 1 foot 6 inches. There we go. And now we're going to actually, and this is a really nifty tool. We're going to click on this little axis thing. Axis button, and now we're just going to bring the axis towards us. Actually, I'm going to rotate this a bit. There we go. So now, when I click on here and go out the red axis, it's going to look real nice. We're just going to go out by 2 inches. Same with the other side, maybe 2 inches down the red axis. Then we're going to connect them. And now we're just going to have to find our way across there. Actually, I'm going to click on this little line segment here, and we're just going to shift it. This happens sometimes. We have to make some adjustments. That is totally okay. Now we're going to use the push-pull and pull it all the way up. And now we're going to add the little side buttons and the arrows and that little section here. So we're going to click the midsection, voila, the offset tool. If we can get it to work, there we go. We're going to do the same on both sides here. And keep in mind, this is the first time I've ever actually tried to do a lightsaber. So just bear with me. So now we're going to add those side buttons. Just going to go down. And this is actually about 5 5/16 up from the top. Go all the way across there. And we're just going to pull this out just a little bit. And now we're going to find the midsection, connect the midpoints, and we're going to go down to the midpoint on there and use, first off, we're going to check this is 1 1/16. So we're going to click here, use our line tool, go from the midpoint to 1 1/16 on either side, then use the curve tool and click on the 1/16 and go inward by the midpoint. Oh, my bad. I did that wrong. From the top here, this top section, 1 1/16. Then we use the curve tool from that upper section down to the corner and onto the 0 point there. There we go. That is better. And now we're just going to erase these extra lines here. And we're going to just push that out of the way. Bah! And now we are going to add the saber part. And actually, we're going to use the offset tool. We're going to offset this because I don't like how small that is. I want it to be bigger. And I'm going to use the push-pull tool, bring it all the way down. Or I won't. I don't like that it's showing all those sides, so we're going to do this again. Not by that much. Ah, come on. Actually, we're going to go out like 2 inches. No, not like that. Come on. There, we're just going to go with that. We're going to go with it. And no matter what, we're still getting that sides, the sides there. So actually, we're just going to deal with it for now. So now we're going to push this about 19 feet. No, 20 feet. We're going to go with 20 feet. And now we're just going to use this line tool, close this off. Then erase that, all that junk. We're actually going to go inside it just because it's bothering me. No, I'll just leave it. And now we're gonna erase. We're not going to erase, but hold down Shift while erase, and it'll hide those lines so you don't have to see them. This is just for our SketchUp model, but those lines still exist. So now we're just going to add the curve to the top just by going across. Okay. Come on. That should be the center, roughly. No, it is not. It is not the center. We're going to just use this again. There. There we go. We're going to make this go up. I like that. 6 1/8. 6 1/8 of an inch. My bad. There we go. Then we're going to use the curve tool. We're going to go back down. And we're going to have it come out maybe 1 7/16. We're going to use the follow me tool. And we're just going to have a curve all the way around. Come on, keep going. That's the one thing I don't like about the curve tool. It can be a bit glitchy. We're actually going to lower the height on that. We're going to make it go up by maybe 5 feet. Oh my bad, 5 inches. Now we're going to use the curve tool again. We're going to click on the top and the side there. There we go. We're going to actually make the curve go out by 1 15/16 inch. I know, I just didn't want to do 2 inches. And we're just going to make a curve all the way around if we can. Keep going, keep going. Sometimes you just have to walk it all the way, and then that happens. Alright, keep going. Walking the dog. It's painful. Okay, I just wanted a curve at the top. You guys can get more finite with it, but it doesn't bother me too much. I'm just going to hide those lines really quick because I don't care to see them. But maybe you guys do. And also this would be, I wouldn't, if I was to throw this in the Blender or any other 3D program, I wouldn't have done it quite the same. And there we have it. We're just going to click on the lightsaber here. We're going to move it all the way up. Just so that way it's right where our axis is. Just going to move it over, move it back. And actually we're going to right click it. We're going to hit make component and we're going to call it lightsaber. Then description, my first lightsaber. And you're just going to hit create. And it makes it one solid object, so it's easy to move. And if you want to edit it, you can just double click the component. Alrighty, so here's our lightsaber. Thank you for watching. And come back again, like, subscribe, comment, give me some feedback, what you'd like to see, so on and so forth. Alright, thank you. Bye. Hey, thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, or comment below.